Poor people who have dated rich people. What surprised you about them? I met Aiden when my car broke down outside his parents' gated community. I was delivering groceries, my third job that week, and somehow, ended up on the wrong side of town. He pulled over in a car that cost more than my entire life, looking like he'd stepped out of a magazine. "Need help?" he asked, offering his phone when mine was dead. I expected him to call AAA and leave. Instead, he waited with me for 2 hours, missing some charity gala his parents were hosting. When the tow truck finally arrived, he paid the driver before I could stop him. "Dinner Friday," he said, scribbling his number on a business card that felt like actual fabric. "Unless you're one of those people who doesn't date guys who drive German cars." I laughed, honestly, thinking he was joking. I was a community college student working 3 jobs, living in a studio apartment with a roommate. He was the heir to a tech fortune. Our first date wasn't at some exclusive restaurant like I expected. He took me to a food truck festival, wore jeans with actual wear marks, and seemed genuinely excited about $6 tacos. "My parents would die if they saw me eating with my hands," he whispered, like conspiratorially. By our third date, I started noticing things. How he obsessively checked price tags, but never the prices. How he'd leave monstrous tips without blinking. How "I don't care where we eat" meant he genuinely didn't understand that price ranges existed. The first time he came to my apartment, he looked around with wide eyes. "This is so cool," he said, examining my thrift store furniture and DIY decorations. "You're being polite," I laughed. "No, I mean it," he said. "Everything in my place was picked by my mother's decorator. Nothing has a story." That's when it hit me. Our worlds really collided when his car needed maintenance and I offered to drive. He climbed into my 15-year-old sedan with genuine excitement. "Can we take the windows down instead of using the AC?" he asked, like a kid asking for ice cream for breakfast. Later, I discovered why. His childhood had been climate-controlled perfection. Tutors instead of public school. Playdates carefully monitored with appropriate children. Vacations planned by professionals down to bathroom breaks. My parents inspected my room daily. Hospital corner, bed making, alphabetized books. We had 4 live-in staff, he added quietly, but we weren't allowed to speak to them directly. I didn't learn to do laundry until college. The most shocking revelation came 6 months in. We were making pizza from scratch in my tiny kitchen when he said, "This is the first time I've cooked with someone just because it's fun." "Didn't your family cook together?" I asked, flour dusting my cheeks. He looked at me seriously. "My parents haven't been in the same room for 3 years," he said. "They live in opposite wings of the house and communicate through their assistants." That night, as he slept in my lumpy bed with sirens wailing outside, I realized what surprised me most about dating someone rich. Not the wealth, but the poverty hidden inside it. The lack of warmth, of mess, of imperfect moments that turn into memories. 2 years later, when he proposed, with his grandmother's ring instead of something new and flashy, his parents threatened disinheritance. "Keep your money," he told them. "I found something better." We live in a modest house now. He teaches high school science. I run a small bookstore. His parents still send birthday cards with checks. We don't cash them.